Hey everybody, it's Billy P, the bilateral amputee. Hope everybody is doing totally awesome today and every day that you're here. But Happy New Year to everyone. It's a great New Year starting off so far. You know what I mean? Haven't really done a lot, but trying to stay busy. That's about it. But enjoying life. That's what it's about, right? Alrighty. But anyway, I'm making this video because I've had a few messages of people sent me on social media accounts and ask me how to do certain things like use my phone, use my computer, put my glasses on, put my earpiece in, and things like that. Just little minute stuff, that needs to be done and how I do them. And so I'm going to show you how I do a few things right now. And I'm going to do all this with these two prosthetic arms and these hooks right here. And the most important thing when I'm doing all these little things is presetting my hooks to where I need them to be before I go before I but oh my goodness, what the hell's wrong with me? But anyway, I'm lost now. Where the hell was I at? But anyway, what I mean by presetting these hooks is that I can flex the hooks down. Okay. I can also, well, there we go. I can also spin the hooks, rotate them different ways. So not only can I go down, I can do it in two positions, that position, and then of course all the way down like I just had it. Alright, and then that's just by me pushing this button on top here to get it to do it. And then the other position is if I take and I rotate this arm this way with the hook facing up, I just push that same button back here on the back and it flexes the other way and it locks it in place right there. And that's only one way there, going that way. And that actually works with both hooks here. But anyway, we're going to start with my glasses. It's just a regular old pair of glasses, reading glasses, well, a prescription, a little older. Had to get a prescription. But anyway, you can see how I hold these things, just right in the middle there. And I usually get these kind of glasses, the ones that don't have the wire nose pieces and the wire piece in the middle, because I have had a pair like that before and picked them up with the hook like this and bent that piece of metal in the middle and then made them all out of whack. So I go with these glasses now. I just pick it up like that. It's really no harm to the glasses at all. Didn't really have to do much presetting for that. Just rotate the hook a little bit, slide these things on, open them up, put them bad boys on just like that. Gotta situate the hat now. That's the way. That's how I grab my hat, take it on off. You know what I mean? Thought I'd show you that while I had a hold of it. 1776, baby, USA. Anyway, I use my phone with a stylus. And I'm sure you all know what a stylus is. Sometimes I get a little interference. See like that right there, I get an air bubble between my muscle and that sensor, and this hand kind of does whatever it wants. Sometimes it open up while I'm using my stylus, so I'll usually cut the hook off. I'll close around the stylus, cut the hook off. It still rotates, but it's not going to open up and drop the stylus for me. And then, stylus on that. I also use a stylus on the computer here. I usually do it a different way, but I use the stylus sometimes on the computer. But, that works. And another thing about the phones and computers is if I preset this hook, I'm going to go down with it, sort of the back way with it there. There we go. And let me get this thing rotated. I'm going to rotate it. I don't know if you can see this computer very good, but let me get it over here a little bit more. You can see I got that rotated down. You can see the arrow. You see the arrow moving by. It's over here over the time 4:42. You can see the arrow moving there. So this is how I usually use the computer. I just preset that hook down. I can use that pad pretty good. It's also a touch screen, so I can use the stylus on that too. I don't even know if it recognizes it. No, I don't. Oh, look at there, does it? Well, it does recognize my hook. Look at there. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. See, I didn't know that. I didn't want to touch it. Probably scratch the screen though, because it does with my phone. And that's another thing I'm getting at. I can also use my phone like this too. And that pretty much, believe it or not, it's not the rubber. You would think it'd be the rubber that works on the phone, but it's not. It's actually the hook, the metal. I'm going to use this. I'm having a little bit of difficulty controlling this thing, getting a lot of air in there. But I'm going to, this piece of metal, I'm going to touch it with this piece of metal, and I can use the phone. It trips me out sometimes. Let me open it up. There we go. See? Let me show you real quick. Let me get over here. Here we go. But you can see it. Well, hold on a second. There we go. But you can see I can get it to work and everything with the hook just like that too. So, and sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So I always use a stylus. And when it comes to my phone, 95% of the time I use a stylus. You can get them any kind you want. This one actually has a pin. That way if I need a pin, I just pull that lid off. I'll show you how I do that real quick. You know, and all this came from just practicing. You know what I mean? That's all it was. Just a little practice, and some of it's a little bit of frustration, but you know, most of it not. You can see how some of these things can be a little aggravating. I'm dropping it now because I'm getting some air. We're actually in the process of getting me a new right arm because it's gotten, my arm has shrunk a little bit. Let me see if I can get this. Yeah, there we go. Take the top off, and I got me a pin. There we go. Having trouble with my bicep there, but anyway, I got me a pin. So that's why I usually try to keep a stylus. It's got a pin on one end or the other, just so I have a pin. I write every now and again. I actually can write right-handed and left-handed. I used to not be able to write left-handed at all until I lost my arms. That's a trip, right? But it's true. All right. This here, excuse me a second, get a drink of water. That's another thing. I'll just let you in on that. I always get these water bottles. I drink a lot of water. I get these water bottles, and they got a straw in them that connects. So that keeps me from having to pick this thing up every time I want to take a drink. So keep that in mind. You know, remember, what works for me may not work for you, but hopefully it'll give you an idea of what's going on and maybe help you out a little bit somehow. This here is just some earbuds I got. Show you how to put these things on. It took a little bit of, like I said, everything's practice. You see I turned that thing upside down to pick it up like that so I can open the top up with my other hook. And I'll just grab it. Sit down. I'm going to try to get a little closer to you so you can see what I'm doing here. Here we go. And what I say, it's all about presetting. As you can see, I'm going to get this here out, and I just want you to see what I mean by presetting these things. All right. Like I said, it took me a while to learn how to do this, but you can see how I have it there. I can usually put it in like that. You can see I can get it pretty close, but it's just hard to do sometimes. I mean, the way I usually put it in is that I'll grab the stem of it and try to get in there. As you can see, that's a little worse. I don't know if you can see it. It's hard to get it up into that ear, but I preset this thing. I'm going to drop it down one. I'm not going to take it all the way down. I'm just going to take it halfway down. And I'm going to turn, and sometimes like this earbud I'm messing with, sometimes you have to position it in the hook a certain way for it to get to hit your ear in the right spot. So I'm going to turn it like this. So it's all about presetting. You see how close I am. You can see I preset. Look, I'm right in that ear now. Earbud is in the ear, but it's. I always say it's that easy. It wasn't that easy to learn how to do that, but I know how to do it. I can also do it in the left. but I'm not using my earbuds right now, so I'm going to take that out, and it just fell on the floor. And you know what? It's on the carpet in a safe spot, so we'll get that a little later. By George, get that out of the way. Another thing I want to show you I do is, well, everybody got chapstick. Do a little bit of chapstick. See if I can get this top off, and you know, this can be aggravating sometimes. I'm going to try to do it for you. I don't like using my mouth on anything. This is already opened, I believe. Alright, let me try this a different way. Sometimes they just get away from me. Alright, here we go. Already ripped a little bit. You know, just got to find that sweet little spot that's going to let you grab it with this hook, or at least grab enough of it to get it started. It's just about playing around with it. Oh man. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get this off. Let me just see something. I can take it off now. And that's another thing I like about this. You can just sit there and twist and turn. Just if it's screwed on or off, that's all I gotta do is hit that muscle. Keep that muscle flexed, and I can screw things off and I can screw things on the other way. So it's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I want to give me a hard time. I don't want to rip. This hook's got some new rubber on it too. And that helps a lot. I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. You can see it's already, bam, take that. Oh yeah. Oh, I thought it was on there. It wasn't, but there you go. You know. I just put my arm where I need it to be. Reach out there a little bit and do a little. Woo-wee. You're a little chap right now. I'm squeezing that a little hard. Don't want to do that. Oops. All right. Oh man, didn't want to turn it upside down like that. Flip that sucker over. Put the top back on. Struggle a little bit with that. Not too bad though. Another thing I do a lot of safety seminars, safety speaking engagements. I speak on safety in the workplace, and I use a PowerPoint. Excuse me, my nose is in just a little bit. A PowerPoint. So I also use a clicker, you know, to go through the PowerPoint. And I have another clicker like this, and in order to use it, every time I get it out, I got to take the battery compartment out. Not the battery compartment out, but the battery compartment door off, and reach in and grab the little USB thing that goes into your computer. Plug it in, put the cap back on, the battery compartment cap back on, and fire it up. You know what I mean? Now this one here, I wanted something I didn't have to have so many steps of doing it. And this here cuts down on all this. Pretty much takes 2 steps out of the process. And I don't have to take the battery compartment off. All I have to pretty much do is just grab it's right here in the side. Whoa. Usually I'm standing up when I do this, but I want you to be able to see me. I'll grab it and I can stick it in the computer. Bing. Good to go. Cut out 2 movements on that. And it's you know, it's just work smarter, not harder, I guess you can say. I hear that all the time. So and that's pretty much how I deal with that. Cut out 2 process on that. Then I'll just hold it, and I'll just usually keep my hooks closed, and I can go through the process of flipping through the clips on the PowerPoint. All right, got a lighter here. Bam, lighter here. Now, what I do, I don't smoke, but I used to. I quit in 2011, and my incident was 2007. So I quit prior years I quit 5 years prior to my incident, and then after my incident, man, there was so many people coming over, and we were just hanging out. I got to smelling that cigarette smoke, and next thing you know, I could taste it, and I was wanting one. I took a draw off one. I'm hooked for another 5 years. So eventually, I got off of it 2011, good to go. Bam. But I'm gonna show you how to use a lighter, how I use a lighter. Like I said, you may not do it the same way, but it's pretty easy for me, and hopefully you can find some need for it. So, but here we go. Of course, you can see I got the lighter there. I got to preset this. I can reach out like that and probably even light it. Look at there, I lit it. You know what I mean? But like if you have a cigarette or something in your mouth or whatever you do, I'm gonna always preset this. And I always bring it all the way up, my arm all the way up. Say I got a cigarette in my mouth or a cigar, and I want to light it. I preset that, as you can see, down so I can, gets me to the lighter a little more. And I ain't all up here like this trying to get to it. I'm up there a little bit, but not that bad. Then I can just light it. Bam! That's how I light a lighter. Every time I light a lighter, that's how I light a lighter. Have a lot of little pit fires out here and stuff in the yard, so that's always a good thing. But got a couple more things I'm going to show you real quick. You know, screws fall out of these arms all the time. Not all the time, but every now and again I always carry a little bag with a screwdriver and a few Loctite and a few things like that in. I always carry a little screwdriver like this. You know, just old cheap screwdriver I found. It's got a Phillips in it, and the rest of it's got a flathead and a few other in the back here. Let me get this, and that's where its rotation comes in great. Look at there. Screw it off. You can see it's got the other parts to the screwdriver. Uh-oh. Anyway, let me do this here, see if I can get this back on without tearing it up. I want to put it back on for you since I took it off for you. Getting a lot of air in this arm here, so I'm having a little bit of trouble, so please bear with me. I don't mean to keep you long. I may have just squeezed that too tight, believe it or not. Presetting, I'm just presetting that elbow. You can see me hitting that lock every now and again. That's locking that elbow. Yeah, I think I squeezed it just a little too much, so it ain't gonna go on there, I don't think. Maybe I squeezed it. Want to play daddy, do you? Daddy! Come here to me. You come here to me. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. You gotta use your fight. You know? It's crazy what we can do when we want to. I can tell you that. Mama was right. Where there's a will, there's a way. I heard those words every day. And I live by them. I live by them words. Got the will. Gonna definitely find the damn way, right? I'm not exactly on there, but I tell you what, I'm further than I was. Not anymore. Here we go. I'm gonna stand up and do it. Well, look at there. All I had to do is stand up, right? Oh, I forgot to put them pieces in. You know what? I'll do that a little later. I'll do that a little later. Anyway, I want to show you something real quick. What I think is cool, you know, to change these out. It's just short enough that I can get the hook on it. Get her down there and turn it a little bit. pull it out, put another one in. That's how. Put it back in, do a little rotation, and it's tight again. Can't get it out of there. Awesome stuff. Love these little hooks. They're great. One more little thing. Just going to show you real quick. Scissors. I use some scissors, but I try to use some. You can imagine scissors that aren't spring loaded. How it would be using these for these hooks. Because as soon as you close on it and you let go of it, the scissors just going to fall off. So I get the. Well, let me get these out of here. Get off me. They're spring loaded. And all it is, they're just locked. They're spring loaded, but they're locked here. You just unlock them by pushing that up. But you can see how I like them. Spring loaded, they work great. Just lock them back. But that's just a few little things I do. Hope this helps you out a little bit. But hey, everybody stay cool, stay you, stay positive, and be safe. Later, everybody. Grab his stylus and turn this thing back off. Yeah, there we go.